Hey everybody, Crystal Gamer here, and welcome to my channel where I do all things Sims, and where today I am doing a build in our new world, which I'm not going to be able to remember the name of. It's like Karimbi or something. I'm killing that. It's not even close. It's the nice little mountain place that comes with Snowy Escape. That's it. But in any case, I have a build here that is on the only lot that's actually open and available to build on when you first start it. I believe anyway. I think that there's only one lot that is open for building, you know, that doesn't have anything pre-made on it, and it's a little lot. It's a 20 by 15, but this build is very deceiving. It's actually a fairly large build, even though it's on a 20 by 15. It has 3 kind of full stories of stuff, and then 2 other stories. It's like a 5-story build, and then 2 other stories that are really tiny that just get you down to the bottom. And so, yeah, it's a pretty decent size build. And my inspiration for this is like the strangest thing. My husband went to the thrift store and he picked up these VR goggles, or what they are, and he got them for like $3. And it's basically just this toy, right? And you slap your cell phone onto it and you can watch these VR things, these VR movies and stuff. Anyway, I went through and I was looking at the different backgrounds that he had for it, and they're like 360-degree backgrounds, and one of them happened to be a room that was very, I'm not sure if it was Chinese or Japanese, but kind of very Oriental. You know, are we allowed to say that anymore? I can't keep up with all the PC stuff. All different words are accepted and not accepted, and y'all know what I mean. Very, very Asian. I think that's maybe the accepted word now. I don't know. But in any case, I don't mean any offense to anyone, whatever. But yeah, platforms are where it's at. I totally love the platforms, and they made this build possible. And so I did the whole first floor, and I had the uneven ceilings and everything, and then I showed my husband, and I was like, do you see it? And he's like, oh yeah, so it's not exact, but he saw the inspiration that was there, how it came from the inspiration. And the original, the room that I was looking at in the VR thing, it actually had a bar in it, a very kind of sleek, clean bar, and it had a very minimalist sort of living room set and everything. I went a little bit different with this in that I made it into a community place. So it's the new category, which is an Osan spa, I think. Is that what it's called? Something like that. Or Bathhouse. It's a bathhouse. And I might have the first name wrong too. I don't know. I'm awful with names. So I wouldn't be surprised if don't like quote me on that, because I could very well be wrong. But anyway, it's the bathhouse type of build. And so that's what I decided to do. And now obviously my first floor is not a bathhouse. It's this whole sort of Zen area. And I decided to, instead of the bar in the back, I had the bar in the back originally, but I was like, no, I want this to be a Zen space. And I kind of didn't feel that a bar was a very Zen thing. So I threw a couple of yoga and meditation mats back there. And I put some chess tables in on this first floor as well. And then I decided that the second floor I would make slightly unrealistic because it actually has trees on the second floor, which I don't think that you could do from a physics standpoint. The weight, the depth of the roots, the whole 9 yards wouldn't really work. So in my mind, I have an explanation for this because I always have an explanation for everything. So in my mind, the trees that are on the second floor, the vegetation in general, I think maybe it's only trees. So the trees that are on the second floor, these are like Disney World trees. For anyone that has ever been to Disney World or Disneyland or any kind of Disney, you know that they recreate stuff all over the place. So that's basically what the trees are upstairs. They look like they're real, but they're actually like foam recreations of trees. And that is what is in the upstairs. And that's how it's possible, because otherwise it would not be possible according to physics. So there's that. And on the upstairs too, I did some relaxing spaces and also some barbecue. So you can cook out in this place. And then when we get to the downstairs, because I did the fountains on the first floor, I could not do the basement on the second floor. And I thought I could do it like down one floor. It wouldn't let me do it down one floor, which I knew that was going to be the case. You can't put a basement underneath the fountains, but I thought I would be able to do it down two. I couldn't. I actually had to go down 3 levels to do the spa area, which I was a little surprised about. I didn't realize that. And I don't know if that was user error on my part, if I did something wrong or if that's just the way it is. But I use ladders, so and that's fine. And I ended up putting a bathroom on one of the floors, and so that works as well. But so basically the spa area in this though, or the is it called a spa or hot springs? That's what it is. It's a hot springs area. So the hot springs area in this is down, like it's in a cave. It's like you go down into a cave, which I ended up liking the effect. I actually ended up liking the fact that I had to go 3 stories down with it, because it kind of feels like you're going into a cave area. And I made the beginning part of it like a living room with fireplace and everything. So it's all kind of like warm and cozy. And then you have the hot springs, and there's a locker room and bathroom and everything down there. So it's really cool. And then at the end of this video too, I do a little tour of the main area and that hot springs area at the end of it. So I don't have the entire build on speed build just because it always takes too long. I tried cutting it and it's hard. It takes too long and I don't want the video to last forever. This one is actually pretty long for me for a video, so I don't want it to last forever because I don't think most people want to hang out forever. And they say that the favorite time for YouTube videos is 15 minutes. That's like supposed to be your ideal. I think 10 to 15 or 12 to 15 or something like that. I remember 15's in there though. So yeah, that's what they say is people's like what people watch the most of. But yeah, I couldn't believe I had to go down 2 floors, but I love the hot springs. Oh my God, I love the hot springs. What a great addition this is to the game. This pack in general, if you haven't gotten this pack yet, I wish I was still doing a giveaway, but I already did my giveaway. But this is a good pack. Like, this is definitely a pack, in my opinion, that is worth it. It's got a lot of cool items. And I mean, I don't know, I think I would get the pack probably just for the hot springs alone, just because I love the hot springs and the fireplaces that come with this pack. It's got a couple of good fireplaces. It has a lot of good pieces. A lot of the lighting is great, the doors, the windows, lots of great stuff in this pack. I did reviews. If you don't have the pack yet, I did build buy review videos. So if you don't have the pack yet and you want to see everything it comes out with, that it comes with, check out those videos for build buy, because I go over everything, and it's a really good pack. It's a really good pack. And I've done some of the gameplay a little bit. I've done some of the activities as far as I've tried skiing and snowmobiling, or not snowmobiling, rather, that's the wrong word. Skiing and what is that? Snowboarding. That is the word. Snowboarding and sledding. I have tried all of those, and yeah, good stuff. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I think that you get more skilled as you go, but right now I don't have a skilled sim, and the one that I had that had gained some skill, I ended up killing her by accident. I don't really play the game very much, so I'm building and I'm testing, and I typically will create sims for testing purposes. And in this case, I created a sim to try out the activities, the skiing and things like that, and also to test out the last build that I did. So she was a tester sim, and what I do sometimes is I'll be testing a build or testing something, and then I'll be going back into Adobe Premiere or just someplace else. I'll end up going someplace else. I get distracted, easy, whatever, and then I will forget to pause the game. And yeah, so I killed my sim, and I really liked her, and I didn't save her to my library, and I'm so kind of ticked. And I had to do away with it because I had made changes to the build. I couldn't like say don't save it because I had made other changes that I wanted to keep. So I lost the sim. That was kind of sad. And I've created 2 sims since, and I don't like either as much. They're nice, they're good, but you know how just sometimes you get to, you really like a specific sim you create. I really liked her, and I ended up killing her, and I was not happy. Usually I laugh when sims die. I'll be honest with you. Usually I laugh when sims die. I just kind of consider it a big joke. But if they die and if it's a good one that I like and I can't get it back, well, that's not as happy. And that's pretty much what happened this time. Is like, I kind of wanted her, but oh well. I made this bathroom really tiny at first, and then I looked at it, I'm like, I have a ton of space here. Why am I making this bathroom so small? And then I made it just a little bit wider because it was just silly. There was no reason for the bathroom to be this small. But yeah, so this is 2 levels down, and then the sauna, hot tub, spa. What is that thing called? Hot spring. That's it. Yeah, I don't know words at all. I'm so bad with words. So yeah, hot spring. That's the thing. But anyway, we have a little while longer in the video, and I don't want to bore by talking too much. Although I guess I should probably give you guys the stats on the build. I should probably look at that at the very least before I go, right? So I will do that. It's a 20 by 15 lot. That much I know. I'm bringing it up right now. 20 by 15 lot. It's a community lot, obviously. And it is called Onsen Bathhouse is the type. So it's onsen bathhouse is what those are called. And I think one of the main requirements for that lot type is that you actually have a hot spring in it. Or the other thing that is, I don't know, I guess it's a hot spring too. It looks like a massive hot tub. But anyway, yeah, this one here, 20 by 15 lot, $77,000, which I guess for community lots doesn't matter too much, but only $77,000. That is cheap for me, man. I usually spend way more money. So my builds seem cheaper lately. Have they reduced prices? I wonder. I don't know. I feel like I'm saving money on builds lately though. But nonetheless, I've called it Hidden Cave Bathhouse because that's kind of what I felt was down below. Like it feels like a hidden cave down below. And you do have showers and a little locker room and everything as well, in addition to the spa and the nice kind of cozy living room area. I would totally visit this place, like totally visit this place, because it covers if you want to have a barbecue upstairs outside in the sun, and I even put an easel up there, so if you want to do painting, and then there's some benches where you can relax and everything. Or the second floor has the chest, the yoga, the meditation, and then you get down here and you've got the fireplace and nice living room area and the hot spring area and everything. Yeah, I would totally, I would pay money to go to this place. So hopefully you guys end up liking it as well. And if you like it, by the way, definitely hit the subscribe and the like button. And by the way, if you're new here too, I do all kinds of Sims content. A lot of times I'll do tours, and we're going to go into a tour of the build, or at least it's like a mini tour. It's a partial tour. And And I do challenges. If you're interested in any challenges, I do a challenge monthly. If you look up hashtag KG challenges on Twitter, you should be able to see them. And right now we are doing KG Holiday is actually the current one that we're doing. And then I do, all the other stuff, pack reviews, tutorials. I haven't done a tutorial in a while. I need to come up with something to do. If you guys have any ideas, if anyone has anything they want that they want a tutorial on, stick that down in the comments. I haven't had a tutorial idea in a bit, and I need an idea because I'm due to do some kind of tutorial. I try and bounce around, between the different types of content, and I'm due for a tutorial. So I just need to have an idea on what to do for a tutorial. But nonetheless, we are going to go into the tour, I think, in just a couple of seconds. I flipped from floor to floor for a few seconds and checking out the build, and then we head into the tour. And so I'm going to let you guys enjoy this, shut my trap, and thanks so much. If you do like the build, definitely hit the like button, and if you're not yet subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button before you leave and the little bell for notifications. And thanks so much for spending the time with me today. Hope to see you all back again next time. Bye now.